Hi guys, RJ here from Am Americana.com. Today we're in Martindale, Texas, and we're going to sit down with Mr. Mark Jungers. Mark, thanks for coming out, buddy.
Good to see you, RJ.
Glad to see you too, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Right on.
Let's tell the people a couple of things they might not know about you. Firstly, where'd you come from, buddy?
People ask that a lot, man.
I bet.
I grew up on a little farm in southern Minnesota, and me and my brothers farmed it. They're still in operation. Graduated from high school, moved to Florida with a rock and roll band when I was 18. Lived in a car for 6 to 9 months. Moved back to Minneapolis, went and did some electronics schooling, recording engineering, whatnot, and I left Minneapolis in January of 1985, and I drove as far south as I could until there wasn't any snow left in the road ditches. I got to Round Rock, Texas, a little bit north of here, and there was still snow in the road ditches, so I proceeded south and wound up in Austin. And then I got into a band there in probably 86, 87. It was a band called Hell's Cafe, and Joe Ely used to take us out on the road all the time, helped us out quite a bit. It was a good adventure. Then that band blew up, and I just started using my own name more. And then in about 95, I moved from Austin to Branford, Connecticut, and I was in a band up there called the Motel Preachers. We did pretty good up there. And then my wife and I decided to move back to Texas, and then, it was probably in 1997 we settled down here in Martindale, Texas. And did a bunch of writing when I was up in Northeast there, and I had enough songs to put a record together when I got back to Texas, and I put out my first CD in, I think it was 2000 or 2001.
What was the name of that one?
Black Limousine. Yeah, that got the ball rolling for me.
Okay.
And that's pretty much how I wound up here.
Wow. How about, been hanging out in the area here for a few days and checking out some of the venues. It's awesome around here, New Braunfels and San Marcos. Tell me a little bit about the venues. And
the hill country scene, it's a little bit different than the Austin scene. Austin has got a lot of musicians in it, and it's kind of tough to find a paying gig around there. So out in the hill country here, it works out a little bit better. We play places like Green Hall, which is a lot of stuff has happened in that old dance hall. A place called Cheatham Street Warehouse. There was another place called the Triple Crown that closed down a couple of years ago. That got it's now an 8-story student housing apartment complex thing. It was a better bar though, I tell you. But there's a bunch of little places out here, and the way it kind of worked, there used to be a lot of little radio stations around the area, and you could get some radio play and then book a gig in that town, and it worked out pretty good. That's the way it was supposed to work, But a lot of the radio stations have closed down, and that's why we're forever grateful to guys like you to keep spreading the word, It helps us out a lot, man, and we appreciate it.
Social media travels a long ways these days.
It does, man. It really does. Yeah.
Well, what are you working on? You got something you've been cooking up?
I do. I got another batch of songs together, and we kind of started doing a little pre-production a couple of months ago, and we'll probably start recording. I'm still kind of fine-tuning a few of the tunes, but hopefully we'll have a record out. Hopefully it'll be out by the end of this year, maybe next spring or something like that, but soon.
So something for us to look forward to.
Oh yeah, that'll be CD number 8.
Wow, 8. Well, I can't wait to hear it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What do you think? You want to You want to play a couple and
Sure,
give the
man.
guys a little sneak peek at what's coming?
I'll play a couple of the new ones.
That'd be great. Thank you so much,
You
buddy.
got it, man.